Have you ever seen grief that looked like worship? Joseph didn't just mourn his father Jacob, he honored him. Deeply, publicly, purposefully. This wasn't a quick funeral and back to work. This was a 40-day embalming, followed by 70 days of mourning. Even Egypt, the land of Pharaoh, stopped to weep. That's what happens when a man of God dies full of years and full of faith. The weight of his walk leaves an imprint even on foreign soil. And hey, if this is hitting something inside you, don't let the moment pass. This kind of word isn't meant to stay buried. Like, comment, share it forward. Someone needs to see what it looks like to grieve with honor and hope. Joseph doesn't cut corners. He asks Pharaoh's permission to fulfill the promise he made to bury his father in Canaan in the cave at Machpelah. And Pharaoh, out of respect for Jacob's legacy and Joseph's integrity, says yes. Not just yes, but yes with a full royal entourage, chariots, horsemen, officials. This wasn't just a burial, it was a procession of glory. The text says, when they arrived at the threshing floor of Atad, they wept with a great and solemn lamentation. Think about that. Even the world knew this man mattered. And isn't that what we all long for? That when we leave behind more than memories. We leave behind a testimony. But don't miss the detail. Jacob didn't get buried in Egypt. Joseph led his father's bones out of the place of provision and back to the place of promise. Egypt fed them, but Canaan defined them. And Joseph knew, what you honor in death reveals what you believe about life. So how are you honoring the ones who paved the way? Are you rushing through the grief, or are you using it as a moment to remind yourself, we are pilgrims here? Jacob died in Egypt, but he was buried in faith. And one day his descendants would walk out of Egypt with that same faith. May our legacy be one that makes even the world stop and say, surely God was with him.